Hello, and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. I'm here on the daily time frame, and we can see that Bitcoin is desperately trying to form a new all-time high. Not happened yet, but we're really just, again, inches away from the all-time high, which formed, Sundays, from Saturday to Sunday, basically overnight, depending on your time zone. And so Bitcoin is trying. Yeah, we're back above 125K. My view hasn't changed about Bitcoin, so we can still keep the uptrend alive. I don't need to adjust any support area because we are still not pushing to a new high as I record this video. So no level has changed, but you might recall from previous updates, and I was very vocal about it, that October is normally bullish for Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance as well. So there is currently no change there. In addition to that, I highlighted to you that the 138% extension is really only the first target for a third wave. So pushing above it, which hasn't been achieved yet, could send us to the 161.8 extension, another very common target for a third wave. I would expect to get there, at least as long as the micro support levels are holding on the, let's say, on the nano level. The 127,430 level is also relevant. So there's a bit of a cluster there of resistance. Now, what I would really like to see, and this is going to be an important daily candle today, what I'd like to see really is that we finally get a daily candle close above the previous highs, because we haven't seen that yet. Okay, so what happened was on, Sunday, right, we pushed to a new high, but price pulled back, before the daily candle close, below the previous highs. So what would be really helpful, I think, to give us a good idea and confirmation that this is something more meaningful and more sustainable, that we get a daily candle close above the previous high. So I'm talking about actually the 124,250 level. That hasn't been achieved yet. So that would be helpful. And maybe even a daily candle close above the Sunday high. And as I said, 126,750 to 127,430 are the next micro targets. Ultimately, this third could extend quite a bit, as long as the micro support levels are holding. And our micro support, if we go to our short-term chart, our micro support is also unchanged. It's here, our wave 4 support. Price already touched the zone. We don't need to touch it again. But this is obviously a very, very important area here. The blue scenario, still valid. Yeah, again, it's not really a different scenario. It just means we could get a broader wave 4. I explained that in the last video, because we have something that looks a little bit like a 5-wave move down. That could be, in the blue count, a wave 1 down. And we have a 3-wave move up so far. So it can be a wave 2. Bitcoin is very, very vulnerable here, because we're just pushing above resistance, but it's not a decisive breakout yet. But we have not invalidated the blue count yet. So that would require really a break above the all-time high. So let's take a look at it. It's 125,700. And then obviously the door to higher prices is open. So looking at the nano level, I mean, we're already pushing above the 78.6 retrace level. And that already indicates the bulls are strong and the bears are about to fail. But I'm just adding the 88.7 retracement. You see, just another level of resistance. We're holding just below 125,300. That's already normally too high for a wave 2, yeah, but it's still valid as in the blue count. So the main question here at the moment on the chart is this move down a 1-2 setup? But then we have a really good reward to risk ratio for a short, but there is no sign that the local upside momentum is breaking. So, I mean, for now, it looks like we might go to a new high today. And I asked you guys on X today, do you think we'll get a new all-time high today? Just to get an idea, like sentiment, a read of sentiment, yeah, to figure out, what does the MCO community think? And 540 votes came in, and 75% of you said yes. So we'll see if the MCO community is right. For now, Bitcoin is still below all-time high while I record this video, but the bulls are pushing. So absolute key spot here. I'll keep you updated about that. That should give you all the relevant levels, support and resistance. And I can tell you that the first indication that this is failing, this breakout attempt to all-time highs, is if we get a break below the $123,390 level. But for now, looks like momentum is still up. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates, yeah, feel free to check out our membership options for member-only videos, access to Discord, our community chat, and much more. And also make sure you follow on X for additional updates. I post the link in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching the videos on this YouTube channel. If you've been thinking about joining MCO as a member, now might be a great time. You can use the link in the video description and apply the discount code right below it. You will get 50% off your first month of our Gold membership, and you can explore everything we offer. It's the easiest way to test the membership, see if it's a good fit for you, and get a feel for the community, join the conversation, and I'm looking forward to meeting you in our member area.